Hey, what's up guys, Calm Before the Storm here, bringing you another Madden 17 video. Today I'm going to do an unranked draft champions draft. So we're going to get into the real deal here now. I have done a solo draft already on my channel, just kind of for fun, just to get the hang of the draft for the draft champions for this year. But this one's going to be for real. This one's going to be a team that we're bringing into that we're actually going to bring into online gameplay. So we're going to draft for real here. Hopefully get some solid elite rounds. Our legend round here is going to be first. Herman Moore obviously would be great. Larry Wilson, it's a very good card as well. I like to run the ball more than I like to pass it, which this game has actually made it a little bit tougher to do that, but I am going to take Herman Moore anyways. Gives us that option when we're in a bind. We can always rely on our true number one receiver. We get an elite round here in round number 2. Pretty good right tackle in Lane Johnson. Jordy Nelson, obviously a very good number 2 receiver, just might be too good to pass up, or not good enough, I mean, to pass up on Drew Brees. Let's take Drew Brees. I'm sure we'll get another quarterback at some point, and I'll regret that, but another elite round, 3 elite rounds in a row to start off. Clay Matthews, Darius Slay, and Muhammad Wilkerson. I think I'm going to have to take Darius Slay. Great speed, great excel, great coverage as well. Going to take Slay. Get ourselves a good cornerback. Alright, 4th round. Get another elite player. Raheem Moore, don't even know why I'd bother with him. Steve Smith, don't really feel the need for him. I'm sure I can get myself another number 2 receiver later on. Joe Thomas, one of the best left tackles you'll find. Another elite round. Anthony Barr, I love Anthony Barr. He's got great speed, got great zone coverage, a great user linebacker. Really tough to pass on Cam Chancellor. Jabal Sheard, not really interested. I'm going to take Chancellor. Alright, here we go, round 6. Deshaun Jackson, Matt Ryan, and Dwayne Brown. Matt Ryan, obviously, we do not need. We have Drew Brees. Dwayne Brown, we got Joe Thomas. So I'm just going to take Deshaun Jackson. Not who I would like as my number 2. So we'll see if we can find maybe somebody better. And we can move him to the slot. Andy Dalton we don't need. Jarvis Landry wouldn't be too bad. But I'm going to take Zach Ertz and get myself a tight end. 84 run block is great. I do need to find myself a running back still. I don't think one has even come up yet. So hope we can find one before this is all over. Darian Stewart. Could have him opposite Cam Chancellor. Bashad Breeland, definitely not too bad. Decent speed, decent coverage. Joey Bosa, not really what I'm looking for. I'm going to go ahead and take 84 man, 77 zone. I'm going to take Breeland. Get myself at least a couple of corners. Alright, there's another elite. Carson Palmer we don't need. Marcus Gilbert wouldn't be terrible. 83 run, 87 pass, and 87 impact block. Brandon Marshall. I passed on Jordy Nelson earlier because I was thinking I'd rather take somebody else and not spend 2 picks on 2 really good receivers. I think I'll get at least one more receiver before we're done. I'm going to take Gilbert. Get some help on the offensive line. The offensive and defensive lines are very important in this game this year. Michael Kendricks got some solid speed at the linebacker position. Will Hill we don't need. We got Chancellor, and then Brandon Williams at defensive tackle. Run stuffing. Defensive tackle for sure. 92 strength, 93 block shed, 89 tackle. I think... I don't have anybody at linebacker yet, though. I'm going to take Brandon Williams. Hope we can get at least one linebacker here before we're done. Hey, there's one. We got a good round here. Khalil Mack, Chris Harris Jr. I would love to have him too, but I don't think it's necessary. Mike Daniels would be great as well, but I'm gonna go with Khalil Mack. So I'm glad that I passed up on Kendricks now. Eli Manning, we do not need him. Got Drew Brees, DeAndre Levy, definitely wouldn't be a bad option. Marcel Darius, I think we're running a 4-3. I think I picked Tampa. So Darius wouldn't be terrible either. Darius and Williams would be a really good 1-2 on the defensive line. 81 speed's not terrible, not great either. I'm going to take Darius. Alright, round 13. This makes me a little bit sad here. Teddy Bridgewater. If you guys didn't know, I'm a Vikings fan, so that one hurts a little bit, but hopefully he heals up just fine. It's obviously more important than the team's success this year, but Vollmer we don't need. We've got Gilbert. So I guess we'll get Trent Murphy. At least upgrade our defensive line a little bit. Not exactly a great round, but round 14, Joe Flacco we don't need. Ingram, we finally get ourselves a halfback. Damon Harrison, don't need to worry about him, so definitely going to take Ingram. Not the best option, but also not terrible. Hopefully an elite running back here in this last round would be fantastic. And we don't get one. We get Nick Mangold. Joe Barksdale, not a position of need. Janoris Jenkins wouldn't be bad. That would put Breland as the nickel. 89 speed, 90 excel, 89 man, 85 zone, plus 89 player. Like, that's a great card. And Mangold's blocking stats aren't crazy. The offensive line's very important though. Oh, I'm gonna take Jenkins. I think that's too good of a card to pass up. No matter what you already have, I think he can make a few plays for us throughout the game that could be game changers. So here's a quick look at the team that we will be taking into our first game. Got the All Saints backfield here. Drew Brees and Mark Ingram. Receivers, Herman Moore and Deshaun Jackson. I think Funchess isn't terrible. 85 speed's okay. Actually might put Robert Woods there with 87. Could be a pretty decent slot receiver. Joe Thomas at left tackle. And we got Marcus Gilbert over at right tackle. Zach Ertz as our tight end. So the offense, not too bad. Defensively, I think we did really well. Linebackers are not as good as I would have preferred. Khalil Mack, though, can make up for that. Didn't get a free safety. We got Chancellor at strong safety, though. Defensive line, I like our two tackles. Trent Murphy, threw him in there because he was the best option. What we could do, let's see what his overall is. Khalil Mack's 84 on left end. We could do that and make our defensive line unfair. But the alternative at left outside linebacker would not be great. This guy's got 80 speed though, so I could user him and we might be okay. As long as the users are decent enough and the coverage is decent enough, that defensive line would get to the quarterback, I think, pretty quickly. Anyways, cornerbacks, Janoris Jenkins is going to be a great number one. Darius Slay, love the speed on him. The coverage stats are very good as well. The only thing he's really lacking in is his press. Decent play rec, but he should be a pretty good number two. And then Breland in nickel situations, I think he'll be pretty solid as well. So I'm really happy with the defense. I'm going to think about maybe moving Khalil Mack to left end. But we'll see. There's our special teams, and that is that. So actually, another good thing about picking Deshaun Jackson, we get a decent kick returner as well. So there's the team. Next episode, I will get into some gameplay with this team. We'll see how they play, and hopefully get ourselves 4 wins. But that's going to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave it a like. If you're interested in some more Madden 17 content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me. I appreciate everybody who stuck around to this point to watch. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys later.